In 1951, there was one name on everyone's lips in the record industry. It was the title of a song by the Dominoes, a Negro rock and roll band. It didn't exactly conform to the way of life the sponsor tried to preach at the time.
60-minute man, 60-minute man.
Look here, girls, I'm telling you now, they call me love and dad. I'll rock and roll 'em all night long. I'm a 60-minute man. If you don't believe I'm all I say, come up and take my hand. When I let you go, you'll cry, oh yes, he's a 60-minute man. There'll be 50 minutes of kissing, then you holler, please don't stop. There'll be 50 minutes of teasing, 50 minutes of pleasing, and 50 minutes of blowing my top. If your man ain't treating you right, come up and see your dad. I'll rock 'em, roll 'em all night long. I'm a 60-minute man. 60-minute man. Call him. Loving that I'll rock, roll all night long. I'm a 60-minute man. 60-minute man.
The song was 60-Minute Man. It was everywhere. You couldn't miss it. The first black tune to hit the white charts. It was a shock to all the executives of Capitol that such a song managed to get out of the race music charts and onto the white pop charts. Never before had the two charts mixed. For the bosses, it was just a fluke. But the mere possibility of making money out of it was enough to intrigue them, so they considered producing it. So, just like the government paid FBI agents to investigate communists, I was paid to spy on black music and those who performed it.
60-minute man, oh yeah.
It wasn't easy to infiltrate the black community. I was often the only white man in most of the clubs, at least at first. I had a lot of catching up to do. I was out of touch with the music I'd been close to when I was a kid. Some of the nightclubs were really pretty rough, but I didn't care much, and I never really found myself in a tough spot. I didn't quite find the same beat. It had evolved, it had mutated. Before and during the war, blues and jazz music were quite close, but now everything had changed. Jazz went off to New York and became bebop, and the blues stayed back and mixed with all kinds of music to produce rhythm and blues. So there I had a huge mess to untangle if I was going to find something to produce. I had to start somewhere, so I went to see my old war buddy, Amos Milburn, who was in LA at the time.
Familiar strains couldn't be nobody but Amos Milburn. It is Amos Milburn. Say, Amos, where was you going the other night when I saw you walking down the street?
Oh, I wasn't going nowhere, brother. I've been where I was going.
You know, I sure would like to latch on to some of that fine boogie-woogie piano playing tonight.
You mean some of that fast boogie?
That's what I mean.
Well, that's what I mean.
Let me hear.
Well, if you want to get something out, it's just no beat. Knockout bass, the drum music, I know 8 feet back. Now you remember me, kids, don't beat me, daddy shot. Man, it's better than chicken fried and bacon grease. Come along with me, boys, just down the road a piece while I walk on down the road.
That's what I mean.
Amos was a top-dog piano player. A long time after, when I started listening to guys like Little Richard and Jerry Lee Lewis, I knew instantly how much they owed him. But Amos had a fatal flaw. He couldn't shut up and play, and every time he opened his mouth, his favorite subject was his worst enemy, liquor. Even though all his songs were sad, he sung them with the biggest possible smile his lips could form.
Bad, bad whiskey. Bad, bad whiskey. Bad, bad whiskey made me lose my happy home. When I left the home this morning, I promised I would think, stay real straight and sober. I swore I wouldn't drink. Bad, bad whiskey. Bad, bad whiskey. Bad, bad whiskey made me lose my happy home. My buddy had a party. The cats were on the loose. Started out with soda and ended up all juice. I'm bad, bad whiskey. Bad, bad whiskey. Bad, bad whiskey made me lose my happy home.
Song after song, the titles were one worse than the other. Good, good whiskey. Vicious, vicious vodka, and so on. He never seemed to mind. The company wanted me to discover the secret of his music, but I already knew what it was, the beat. But there was more to it. There was the humor that our best crooners completely lacked. These guys didn't take themselves seriously, and that made them irresistible.
The other night, and from what they say, everything turned out all right. The band was in a mellow groove, and all the chicks were on the move. Well, the refreshments were good and everything, and we entertained ourselves as best as we could. Now, Amanda Jones, she was tall and lean, and she took off just like a washing machine. Well, she forgot she was just about doing her best when she had on a real long dress, and then when she slipped and she fell on her head, we had to pick her up and put her in the bed. She went bippity-bippity-bop, a bippity-bippity-bop. A bippity bippity bop, a bop bop. Second verse, a little worse. Now Nellie Lou, she turned up her nose. She said, I can do that with my eyes closed. So you catch up on this jive. That's what I'm just about getting ready to put out. Now she says, look out, boys. We're going to do this and that. And then all of a sudden we heard a crack, and poor old Nellie, she fell on her back. So we picked her up, rubbed her with a little alcohol, and put her in a chair, propped her up against the wall. She went bippity, bippity, bop, a bippity, bippity, bop, a bippity, bippity, bop, a bop, bop. Third verse, almost like the first. Now, Susie Jane, she was fat and sassy. She had too much to drink and her eyes were glassy. She stumbled out and she started to faint, and then she did a pretty good job of doing the shake. Well, she went over the top and did a buck and wing, and she did the Highland fling and the Lindy hop and all those things. And just when everybody started hollering for more, poor Susie slipped and fell on the floor. She went bippity, bippity, bop, a bippity, bippity, bop, a bippity, bippity, bop, a bop, bop, instrumental solo. Now walking, look at her. Susie Jane walking, look at her.